Truth is, guys, the One Piece break has been hitting me very hard. I've actually traveled 4 hours away from home to try and escape the madness that is this 1 month break. I've been trying to clear my mind. But the truth of the matter is that I'm on a work trip and I didn't want to stop making content because I'm here for a while. And so I've brought my setup. I brought my camera. I brought my light. I brought my mic. I brought my laptop. I brought everything I need to keep making content for you guys. So I hope you guys can bear with me while we've got a bit of a change of scenery. But there are some important things I would like to go and talk about in regards to One Piece. And that is the road to Laugh Tale. So I originally had a video planned to make while I was here about characters that had a massive death flag. These are the characters that are in peril and will most likely die during the events of the final saga. But while I was getting prepared to make that video, there was the Road to Laugh Tale chapters that were released, and specifically Chapter 2. And there is a character that was mentioned in this, and there was a piece of info regarding this character, specifically Sabo. And it was talking about how Sabo was in a bunch of danger, and that he was actually fighting against the Admirals. This man was fighting against the Admirals. This man is nuts. He is insane. I wish that we were able to go and see that. Maybe we were able to go and see that in the future once it comes back through the final saga to explain things. They're having a huge reaction to Sabo and what happened during that clash with the Marines and the Revolutionary Army. So I wanted to go and talk a little bit about that, but also talking about other characters that have a massive death flag on their heads going into the final saga. And also, stay tuned for a very, very special segment that I'll have during the middle of this video, so stick around for that. Now, I don't believe that Sabo is indeed dead, but there is a lot of reactions suggesting so. I think that he's most likely going to be imprisoned, and as much as a lot of people don't like this to go and be an Ace 2.0, let's go and rescue Sabo arc, it's suggesting that there is going to be a big plot point going into the final saga relating with Sabo. So I'm very curious to go and see what exactly this entails. Is he severely injured? Is he dead, or is he being captured? Let me know in the comment section. But I personally believe that he is just imprisoned for this time being. Presumed dead, but I believe that he's just being captured by the Marines. And now, for our very special segment on this video. Okay, guys, we have got a pack of Astral Radiance. I want a Darkrai. I want the most secret rare Pokemon. If I get this, I'm fucking done. Alright? It's gonna be great. Fuck! That special segment would have been great if I'd pulled something actually good, but I got nothing, so now I'm just sad. Now, the characters that I originally want to talk about having massive death flags start off with Dragon. So, Dragon, being the head of the Revolutionaries, he has a huge target on his back, and having the title of the most despicable man in the world, he has a massive reputation. He's a massive character that has been alluded to since the very, very start of the series. So it would make a lot of sense if this character was to die later on. It seems very obvious that this character is going to go and die. Oda could subvert our expectations. He does a great job of doing this time and time again. So that could be the case, but I personally believe that Dragon has that huge death flag on his head. Another character to go and do so would be Usopp. Again, it seems very, very obvious of him having this whole wanting to be a brave warrior of the seas, and you have the scenario of him sacrificing himself. This is not a new concept. A lot of people have talked about this for many, many years, again from the very start of the series, when Usopp first mentioned this dream of his. Of course, you have Roger with an incurable disease, and then you have Chopper, whose dream is to cure all diseases. And so, again, seemed quite obvious for Luffy to have this incurable disease, and then for Chopper to actually go and cure it himself would go and fulfill his dream, because that's a big part of this whole series, is fulfilling dreams. Do you guys think that the story is going to shift over towards Sabo and the Revolutionaries once we get into the final saga? Is this going to be the little arc in between after Wano and before Elbaf? Let me know your thoughts about it, because I'm curious, because it seems like they're lining up towards doing so, and that would be a nice detour to get into the major arc when it comes to Elbaf and onwards towards Laugh Tale. Dragon and Luffy meeting is inevitable. It's going to happen at some point in time. So there needs to be a massive plot point for us to shift our focus towards the Revolutionaries. And so having Sabo in this situation where he's fought against the Admirals and you have everyone freaking out saying, oh my god, Sabo is presumed dead or something bad has terribly happened to him. It would make a lot of sense if the story shifted towards that direction, and it would be a nice excuse to finally have the interaction between Dragon and Luffy. We can find out finally what Dragon is all about, what his powers are about. Is the devil fruit that I've done a video on the channel actually true? All this stuff we want to see answered, and so I do think that is the natural course that we could go into before we start leading towards Laugh Tale. But we're getting there. We're so close. We are on the road to Laugh Tale in the final saga, but we need to go and establish some sort of reveal with Dragon. We need to know more info about this. He's been there from the very start, but we don't know anything about him. So we need to find out more info about Dragon. I hope you all have an awesome day. Take care, and I'll see you all on the next one.